Truist Park. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Touki Toussaint gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Love this arm from Touki. Kind of a loose arm. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pedro Martinez. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. His changeup has gotten a lot better. Toiled a little bit between the rotation and the bullpen. I think this guy has a bright future. And if he's throwing strikes early, look out. He can shut just about anybody down.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story is at the plate now, and he takes a 12 strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 1-1.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, David Fletcher. He connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Acuña's there for it. 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First with nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Andrew Heaney has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now here it comes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Suzuki has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Next, it'll be Christian Pache. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay, you better pick one side.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's off the plate.
1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Braves are set down 1. Still no score. Will be Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
1-0 to Rendon.
Ball.
High that time, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Full count, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to bat, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Yeah. Look there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. That'll be scored a passed ball. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The catcher, third.
So stepping in is Kurt Suzuki. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
One on in this 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Ready with the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Angels lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0. Fastball down below the knees.
2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And the Braves are going to like this. They've got a man at third on a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Runner at third here, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Only play will be the first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. First delivery to him. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And here is strike three called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Now at the plate, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew Heaney as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Pitch is popped up. Riley is over to take a look, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. As they take a look at ball one. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Now, 2-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
So he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No strikes.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Pitch popped up, and that's going to land foul. Slater leads off first with 1 away. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding in is David Fletcher, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-0 on the way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Swanson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
At the plate now is Mike Trout. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Angels still looking for hit number one in the ballgame. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. Two down, runners at first and second. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Now here it comes. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
You can bet they love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Upton. And it's gone. Swanson with a solo shot, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, the pitcher's going to be kicking himself on that one. You have to look in the on-deck circle. You see the pitcher with the donut on his bat. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate. 3-1.
Stepping in now, Touki Toussaint.
No pitcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game, that's a pretty awesome moment for him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now into the box, Christian Pache. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Toussaint on second. Albies at first with no outs. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as it's grounded sharply to first. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Atlanta.
Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way he'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And we'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. So 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So next to hit is Justin Upton, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Freeman is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton. Ready now is Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from him.
At the plate now, Andrew Heaney. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Here's the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Angels 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. Tripled and later scored first time around. And the pitch.
Acuna Jr.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Slater is there, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Garneau.
Here's the catcher, Travis Garneau. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Fouled off. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Drew Smiley, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 18, Drew Smiley.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. This will wind up being a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trevor Story steps in now. Swing and let the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matt. 3 fastballs in a row.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-2. Base hit into right center. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And what do you know? Not for yourself.
At the plate, David Fletcher, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here it comes on 1-1.
That's ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pitch popped up. Swanson has a play, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, here is Mike Trout. Potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And that one yanked just foul.
You could really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, man. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Trout waiting on the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And now the first pitch. Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Austin.
First offering on its way. Austin Riley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Just hung in there on that one. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Going back his slider. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for a left. The shortstop, Gansby.
One out, base is empty, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Johan Camargo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. He'll throw down. Not in time as he steals second. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, #1, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the AB now, and that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And they will hold that runner over at third as they'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. plate up and away.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0, here it is. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Sean Newcomb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Digging in will be Justin Upton. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 3-1.
He got 3-2.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing.
I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Acuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Has a look, now the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2 pitch.
He started this guy backwards, a couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Upton, base runner at first with 1 out. Push softly over toward the right side. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired for the bottom of the 6th inning. And we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1 on its way. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. Tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next, it'll be Marcell Ozuna. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. The 0-1 delivery. Little slide step backs in there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Base hit into right center. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, for being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Aaron Slegers takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Dansby Swanson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ozuna, the runner at 3rd. Darno on at 2nd with 2 down. It's 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Ready with the 1-2. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Jose Iglesias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Jose Iglesias.
Now here's the first offering. As he sends it on the ground to first. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Slater.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Barnes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Orlando Arcia is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Next to stand in is Austin Slater, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
Fastball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here it comes. off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Set and the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 0-1.
0-1.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1. They're down 3-2. Josh Lindblom will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 31.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out. Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The second baseman, Aldi.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ozzie Albies is 2 for 3 thus far. And now the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So now here is Christian Pache. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. Now this one skips in for a ball. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Albies, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Upton. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5. Ready. Freeman.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. So take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ready with the 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51. Will.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch.
Oh, that's too high.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Thinking held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's fouled away.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. His career line against Will Smith, he's 1 for 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Right to him. And for an error saver there at first, if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Here's Justin Upton now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short, Garcia fields it cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail 3-2. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1. That pitch is out.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Upton. Gone! Solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of this series, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Back up the middle. Scooped up. goes in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First delivery to him. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No, pitch back.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. A postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leader can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Austin Riley. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled away. d'Arnaud stands at first with 1 out.
Nope.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3. I got 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher,
Tony Watson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
now pitching for the Indians, number 35.
Ender Inciarte will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch on the way. Watson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's set and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make it fun.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies. And it's fouled away. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Christian Pache, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. 1 run scores, but that'll be off the right field wall. The
This one left the bat. The pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Blown away as he misses again, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Upton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. The Braves on top, 7-2. Tyler Matzik comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he got him. Next up, Kurt Suzuki for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. This will line up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
And now 1-2. taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And Anderle gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Anderle.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Angels down to their last strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
They just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Son 3 melones.
semanal, no existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digital.